Welcome to MMA MADE, the best MMA show around the world. Mighty Devin Debo Taylor.
Say it one more time for me.
Devin Debo Taylor.
Say it with the respect I deserve.
Damn it.
You're damn right I'm the champ.
You son of a mother, let's go.
That belt is just sitting right here looking pretty. It's my new workout. I put the belt on like a weighted vest, and I just go running, just shadow.
I have a better place you can put it. Why don't you strap it real tight around your face, and then I don't have to look at it?
No.
No, really? No?
You know what? As a champ, that's not the respect that I deserve, okay?
I'll give you the same respect that I give most champs, and that is 0. No.
You're a hater. And that's all right, because I'm fueled by haters. Yeah. So it doesn't even matter.
Driven by passion.
It doesn't even matter.
Speaking of which, how are we going to get 3 thumbs down on the show last week, and it was only up for like 90 minutes?
Because that's the goal. Okay?
That's the goal?
I want the haters.
Yeah.
You're not doing good until you have haters. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of them probably ex-girlfriends.
You ain't lying.
I know you have some ex-boyfriends who are real mad. You know, let's be honest, you have hated on several different races, ethnicities.
I'm not the one calling out everyone in the 205 and the 185 weight mount class.
No, but that's different. I tell them to step to me. You're over here like talking all sorts of nonsense.
So you're saying that those 3 haters came from me?
They're probably from... One of them is probably an ex. I'll take one.
Okay.
I got a couple crazy.
So I get 2? I get 66%?
66 is
I'll take the 66%. At least I'm getting something right.
I know for a fact like 4 dudes you work with hate you. So
at least.
Yeah, at least one of them probably did it.
Yeah,
and you know who I'm talking about. He doesn't even watch the show. But he's watching this because I'm telling him I know who you are.
Yeah, he didn't watch the show. He just went on and logged on and hit dislike. He's like, yeah. Hey, you haven't made it till you've been hated on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They hate on the champ. That's all right.
Bring it on. I don't care.
I think all 3 were you when you were like, he's the champ now, and you were hating. That's all right.
It's possible. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a setup. See, if you think about it, I know what's up.
Anyways, we have a lot to talk about tonight. I want to jump right into the hot topic. Anderson Silva coming back against Nick Diaz.
Hashtag XMAS. Christmas presents for Debo. As the new champ, I called Dana, said, look, I'm the champ. I need you to make this happen. This is what I want. I had a dream about it. It's going to be epic. Get it done, Dana. And then I hung up, and I realized my phone, I don't actually have his number. But
you know what you should do is you should change one of the people in your phone, put Dana's picture in there, change the name to Dana White, and then have that person call you like, look, Dana White's calling me. And you can be like, hey, Dana, what's up? And
is that what you do?
I was thinking about doing it.
Okay. Yeah, I assumed so.
I actually got that idea from you. I know how you do that. I've seen you do it before.
Sometimes I like to think Obama's calling me. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what's up, Obama? What it is? You need some help? I'll go find Osama for you. I got you.
No, that's going to be a huge fight. 2 former world champions. How can you not be excited about this fight?
I already am saying fight of the year. I'm going on limbs. I'm going out there. This fight, in my head, I don't see how this fight is not unbelievable. Unless it lasts like 40 seconds and Silva goes in there and just lights him up.
Or he goes in there, breaks a leg, gravy pours out.
I hate you so much.
Diaz gets out the biscuits.
You are not respecting the champ right now.
What's that got to do with you?
Because you know the... Oh. Hey, is Carlos Condit healed yet? Okay.
Why you gotta bring up Condit?
Yeah, you want to talk about some...
Man, I was about to say some words and I had to refrain.
Yeah, because you don't want the champ to backhand you.
You're lucky Chill had to retire because he would have choked out Shogun again. Yeah! I'll twist that knife, huh? What you got now?
I mean, he was on juice. It doesn't even count. That's fine.
Whatever. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's all I'm saying. Just ask all your soccer players.
What? They don't cheat?
The ones that you root for, not your team.
Oh, okay.
Professional.
The professionals?
Chelsea.
They don't cheat, though.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Do they drug test?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
I'm pretty sure.
They're using someone else's urine?
Probably.
Yeah. So much going on with Twitter talking about this fight and just everything blowing up, and there's like one extreme to the next, and I don't know what to think of it, but I can't see how it cannot be one for the history books regardless of the outcome. I don't care if it's a knockout, a submission, someone gets a leg broken, gravy pours out of it, it goes to a decision. It's going to be a fight for the books.
It really is. And the crazy thing is, out of all the super fights that Anderson Silva has been talked about, Nick Diaz was never really mentioned.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, it looks amazing. Nick Diaz, the way he fights, very exciting fighter. Anderson Silva, obviously one of the greatest of all times, very exciting fighter. These two in a fight, you're like, yeah, let's do it. It makes so much sense.
Before this happened, did you really ever even think about this matchup? Because I didn't.
That's what I just said. No one's ever. I mean, no one ever really thought about it or.
No, but I'm saying, did you like in the back of your mind, you're like, that'd be kind of a cool fight. Like, has that ever even crossed your mind?
I don't honestly. No. I mean, it was always. I think maybe because he was the champ, and so you were always thinking about other champions that he could fight. Because it was always GSP, Johnny Bones Jones. Those were the two on both sides of him. So you were always thinking about those two, but you weren't really thinking about Diaz.
Well, at the same time, too, Diaz has been fighting at 170 for a while now, opposed to 185. So that's another thing.
Correct. And this is going to be a little bit of a weight bump for him, and he's not a big fighter. But at the same time, I don't feel like the weight really is a big part of either one of these guys' fighting style.
No.
I don't see Anderson Silva looking for takedowns, looking to ride him on top control. So he'll be a little bit bigger. Maybe there's a little bit more power, but Nick Diaz, he don't care.
So Flying Brian with Xarbin MMA on Twitter, he thinks that if Silva's chin can't hold up and Diaz gets the win, that he might go into retirement.
It's really all on him. If he wants to retire, then I think he should retire. But if he wants to keep fighting, people are still going to keep coming out. People are going to love him. He's a national hero in Brazil. I want to see him fight as long as he wants to and he enjoys it. And, it's on him. I mean, that Muhammad Ali fought way into his career, kind of just, for some more paychecks, enjoyed fighting. So it's on him. I think he's earned it. His legacy was secure like 4 fights ago.
All right.
I mean, he's the GOAT.
We'll talk more about that when we get closer. We've got way too many months to, it's going to be torture waiting for this fight to come up because we're, 6 months out, 5 months out, whatever.
I'm going to be holding my breath every day.
So anyways, I do want to talk about something. We're going to start doing a new segment that we're going to talk about, or at least not necessarily every show, but we're going to try to every show feature some new fighter, up-and-comer, whether they're an amateur or a new pro. It doesn't matter what promotion they're with. They could be with the big show, with the UFC. They could be with one of the smaller promotions. They could be with a local promotion. But I kind of want to do that. A couple weeks ago, we mentioned a fighter, did a little segment on a fighter. Her name's Cheyenne Rankin, and she goes by the name Yaya, and she's like a friend of a friend, and she fights out of Northern California. But we got another fighter coming up. She goes by the name of Judo J on Twitter. Her name's Jay Haynes. She fights out of England, and, I'm hoping to see big things from her.
That British accent.
British accent.
She got the judo. That might be the new wifey. I don't know. Mama's making big money, but she's always so busy. And, maybe a side chick.
One of these days we're going to meet these girls. They're going to just beat your butt.
They're all going to choke me out and just start chopping on me. And you know what? It'll be worth it. If we can film it, then it's worth it.
I won't be mad. It's going to be like that one time.
You're going to be in the corner like, hey, go for give. Switch it up with the left.
You ever see that that interview when female Cyborg chokes out that journalist and passes out? I mean, that's freaking hilarious. That's what I see happening to you. And I'm not mad. I mean, I hope. Maybe.
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
All right. Anyways, we're going to have that segment coming up. We're going to be doing stuff every week like that. Jay Haynes, her fight's coming up in September, so when we get closer to that fight, we're going to do like a nice little segment on her.
Very cool.
Cool. Back to the meat and potatoes for the show of this week, and that's this past Saturday's UFC on Fox 12, San Jose, the Shark Tank, baby.
It was huge.
It was a great fight.
Some upsets, some great fights. I was happy with it.
I feel bad. I know you had prior engagements. You couldn't make it. We had a good time. It was awesome. We got to interact with a lot of people. Got to see some familiar faces. Got to meet some new people. Whether they're reps or fighters, promoters. Good times. I want to start off with Darren Cruikshank against Jorge Masvidal. Good fight, man. Real good fight.
Very good fight. And I know that's your boy, that's our boy, you know, fan of the show, you know, Cruikshank, you know, we got love for him and fought a good fight, you know, and sometimes it happens.
Yeah, man, that first round, and he lands that big, I want to say it was a big overhand right. Jorge gets lit up, dude. I think I'm in my house watching the fight. I jump up screaming, and I realize I'm in a public place, and I probably shouldn't have done that, but I thought it was over, man. I'm just flashing back to his last fight when he got that big upset over Eric Koch.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to happen again because he came in as an underdog. Jorge's a legitimate fighter. Unfortunately, it didn't go that route for him, but dude, that strike was one of the best of the night.
Yeah, I mean, Jorge's just one of those crazy guys who, like, mid-knockout, like, wakes back up. I mean, if you watch in slow-mo, like, you see him get cracked and he's out, and then, like, mid-fall, like, oh, wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm back in the fight. I mean, it was, you know, resetting the computer. I mean, he's a great fighter, and, you know, they put on a great fight. I mean, there's nothing really you can complain about there.
Yeah. I thought it was a great way to finish off the prelims. That was the fight right before the main card started. Nice thing, first time ever, Fox put, obviously not the UFC, not the Fight Pass early prelims, but the main prelims and the main card all on Fox. First time ever they did that. That was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. First fight on the main card, Bobby Green against hometown hero, the Punk, Josh Thompson. Now this is one of the funnest parts of the night. Bobby Green comes out. He's doing the walkout to the octagon. He's listening to his walkout song. I didn't hear what song it was, but it's some type of hip-hop song, and he's like doing almost like this choreographed dance to it, and he gets to our section and kind of like jumps into our section, and security's going crazy, and they weren't happy. We were happy. It was hella cool, you know? It was like...
I mean, he takes that swag, that confidence, straight into the ring, and, I mean, he just can't be touched. I mean, he is lightning quick. His boxing was on display. His confidence was out of control. I mean, like you said, that like the way he came out, he took that right into the ring, and he's fighting, and every time Josh Thompson misses him, he tells him, oh, man, oh, yeah, you were pretty close on that one, buddy. Like, keep trying. I mean, his confidence was out of control for being a huge underdog fighting on a week's notice.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of said, I got nothing to lose. Screw it. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to show him.
And not to mention his brother getting killed. I mean, he hasn't even had a chance to grieve yet, and he's talking about that in the post-fight conference. You know, that has to be a heavy weight on your shoulders. Not only are you taking a fight on short notice, you're fighting against a legitimate fighter, and you have some personal things going on. I mean, kudos to you, Bobby. I got to talk to him after the fight for a minute, and he's good people, man. He's good people.
Good people. I'm excited to see him. I've been a big fan of his. I think he's going some big places. Got a great skill set, and we'll see.
Cool. Now, here's the person I want to talk about, and I feel we need to give him his due because I feel like he's been looked over, and I don't know if it's because he's not one of those talkers that has to talk his way up and get this stuff, but Dennis Bermudez, dude, is a beast. He's on a 7-fight win streak, and, I mean... Tell me, what's going on with this guy?
The guy is a monster, okay? Monster, killer, hashtag ham sandwich. He eats a lot of ham sandwiches, is all I'm saying. He's just running through guys right now. No one wants to fight him. They shouldn't. He made Clay Guida look really, really bad. And, that's because he is. And, you know, I mean, they need to put some bigger guys in front of him, or he's just going to keep knocking them out. He's a great fighter. I'm looking forward to it. I think he's just going to keep running through people.
So I know this has to just totally make you grit your teeth because you got Conor McGregor.
Stop bringing up that
No, I'm actually going to hate on him.
Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk.
Same weight class. He's only got 3 wins in the UFC.
And he's already talking about defending his belt. He's a knucklehead. And Dennis Bermudez should fight Conor McGregor. He'll walk in there, knock him out, and your hype train will blow up.
No. Dude, I'm all over Dennis. I back that kid up. He's great. I want to see him do big things. My point is that Dennis is in the same weight class. He's got a 7-fight win streak. Conor's only got 3 fights. All right? Dennis isn't even ranked as of right now.
That's why I'm telling you. Conor McGregor's ridiculous. There's other fighters who deserve it. And you know what? Dennis Bermudez doesn't need to start talking or calling people out. All he's got to do is just keep going in there, knocking people out. You know,
I mean,
like Donald Cerrone, you let your hands talk for you. If he keeps knocking people out, he just beat Clay Guida. You know, that's fine.
And he finished Clay Guida.
They'll figure it out. A
Yeah.
lot of other fighters couldn't finish him. Greg
No.
Maynard couldn't finish him.
Yeah. So we look to see, hope to see big things for Dennis coming out, So
I'm excited about it. He's a bad man.
I say bare minimum, his next fight, top 5 opponent in his weight class.
I think so.
I think that is more than fair. Okay, I know he wanted to say, hey, give me a title shot. He said it kind of low. He's not like calling out people screaming for it, but at least a top 5.
He seems like a cool dude. I think Mama raised him right. He's not going all crazy. Hey, you put him in front of me, I'll knock him out.
There you go. Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Oh, you mean the dude who got arrested for
assault battery?
For assaulting that old man? That was messed up. I saw that dude. He was in the ring, and the other dude, he just started beating on the old man, took his lunch money.
4 knockouts in less than 60 seconds. He owns the UFC record.
He's a bad man.
44 seconds, he finishes Little Nog.
I mean, Little Nog shouldn't have been in there, I don't think. But Anthony Rumble Johnson, let him have a little nap time real quick.
I thought this is what I thought they should have done. And stop me if I'm wrong here, Dana. If you're listening, I don't know when we do this. You usually do the camera thing, but Dana, if you're listening, they should have did a Nagara tag team match,
yeah,
and let Anthony fight both of them, because then it would have been fair.
I think it still would have been. It would have been like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Like, he would have walked in, knocked out the one. The other brother jumps in like, "Hey, you knocked out my brother," and then he knocks him out too.
And you know what's weird? Big Nog wasn't with him for his.
He didn't
group.
want that.
He's like, I'm not going to be there when my brother gets killed. And then on the flip side of that, Rashad wasn't with Rumble, which is kind of weird because
he was probably like, "Dude, just go over there, knock him out.
He's
come
like,
back. We got."
I'm not going to go out there for 44 seconds, dude. You just go do it, come back.
Yeah.
Go visit your folks, because he used to train out here. So he had to go visit his folks.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Anthony Rumble, he's fighting at the right weight class. Everyone in the 205 either start eating a lot of food and move up in weight, or start cutting some weight and go down to 185. That's all I'm saying.
I hope your agent doesn't give you that fight, because you don't want it. You don't. You don't want to fight that man right now.
No. We're getting into the show here, but real quick, main event: Matt Brown, Robbie Lawler. You pick Robbie, I pick Matt. You got the win. Is it right here? Is it right here? No, it ain't right now. Yeah.
You see the disrespect?
Like
you see the disrespect for the champ? You see the disrespect for the champ? This is why he will always be a hater. And I will always be classy. I will always be the champ. This is a hater.
Hey, before you leave, I got a nice big 32-ounce of haterade for you.
I know you do.
Drink it up.
You drink the haterade. I don't need it.
Oh, that's true. Well, I have enough in me already, so I thought maybe you wanted some.
No thanks.
Anyways,
I'm not a hater.
Dana White had to walk home to Vegas. He said he could not see this fight going to the distance. It did, and he should have walked.
Yeah, I don't think he's in shape to walk all the way to Vegas anymore. But yeah, no one saw that going all 5 rounds. I saw my boy winning. He did. I don't know what you were seeing, as always, but I got the belt again. Things are back to the way they should be.
All right.
So we're good.
We'll end it on the high note then. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
No.
Do it.
I'm not
you
doing
sure?
it. Yeah, I'm
sure?
sure.
All right.
I'm very sure.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching tonight. Devin Debo Taylor.
Say it.
The current champ.
The real champ right there, baby.
Have a great night. See you next week.
Good.